what time management is and its benefits, time waste and plan and prioritize. And we're going to end with a few tips. Studies have shown that time management increases your productivity, it reduces your stress, and it helps you to have a better work-life balance with increased confidence. A time waster is someone or something who distracts you or distances you from doing the things that you have, so carefully planned for yourselves. It can be an environment, it could be a location, and it can even be a person. These are some of the most common time wasters that we all face. So these time wasters or interruptions, some are preventable and some are not. So all of these are beyond our control. But what we can control and what we can avoid is not having a plan. We can avoid multitasking, procrastinating, and not being able to delegate tasks on time. All of these time wasters, how do we tackle them? The solution is very simple. It's painfully simple. You just have to, identify what wastes your time and just remove it from your day or from your routine. Procrastination is the biggest time waster. It's inevitable. I know, we are all victims to it. We all do it on some level or another. So this cycle of guilt, panic, and excuses, it's a trap. It's a trap that we all fall into. So time management, it's not about just getting things done. It's a lot to do with punctuality as well. Are you someone who's late to meetings? Or are you one of those people who, you don't even know there's a meeting or a client call until that Outlook does that 15-minute reminder? Do you feel like you're always saying sorry or you're always making excuses to why you couldn't do it? Are you taking your breaks? Are you one of those people who, sit in front of your PC until from 7 to 4, just nonstop, staring at your PC and trying to get things done? Do you multitask? Do you keep jumping from this to that? And, do you always find that you're always telling everyone you're busy? So just think about this and think about why. Planning and prioritizing is what drives time management. And there are multiple ways we can plan. And whenever something comes up, you just write it down. And when you're done with it, you cross it off. You can use your sticky notes. We all have sticky notes in our PC. And if you log into sticky notes using your office email address, you never lose them. They're always there. You use your Outlook mailbox. So we get most of our tasks from emails. And what I have seen a lot of people do is they pin and they flag the tasks until it's completed. And once you have, replied, you just unpin and unflag it. So this is also very effective because your email is something that you open every single day. The important thing to remember and understand is that our brain, it's not like a hard drive. We can't store all the information inside. So it's very important to find a way that works for you to keep a track of it, either a notebook, sticky note, or whatever method that works for you. It's important to put these somewhere else. When you are making your to-do list, it's also very important to be realistic. So it's important for you to leave time in your day to do these tasks as well. We looked at planning, and planning is the technique of planning and prioritizing was actually there about 2,000 years back. First rule is to make a to-do list, either daily or weekly, to make a to-do list. And the second rule is to list down the list of activities in decreasing order of importance or order of urgency. All you have to do is just list it out, and in front of each activity or each task, just write down, is it important and is it urgent, or if it's not important and if it's not urgent. And after you have set the importance and the urgency, this is actually a matrix that you can use as a guide. So any task or activity that's urgent and important is what you have to do first and what you have to focus on. After that, you have to move into the list of activities in box 2. These are important, but they are not urgent. So then we have the urgent but not important tasks. So once you are done with box 1 and box 2, the important tasks, when you have spare time, you can reach out to them and you can see what can be done. And most of the tasks in this third box are tasks that you can delegate to someone who's available. And then we have the fourth one. These tasks are not important and they're not urgent. They're basically what, all of our time wasters. When you are working from home, now most of us, we are all working from home, it's impossible for you to prevent all the distractions and the interruptions that's going to happen around you. You have to set aside a room or a space in your house, and you need to communicate with your family members to make them understand that, just because you are working from home, it doesn't mean you are home. You have to pretend like you're going to office. So then you need to give yourself at least an hour or two to wake up, to focus, because early in the morning, as soon as you wake up, we are all very sluggish. So it's important to, wake up early and at least pretend like you're going to office to get rid of this sluggishness and to give you some motivation to start your day. Your phones, your TV, and social media. So if you want to be productive, if you want to, get things done, it's important to limit the access that you have to these things. Very important to take your break. A lot of people work through their break time. Thank you all for joining. If you have any questions, if you think of something, just feel free to drop me a message too.